Good morning, I'm Belle, welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday the 29th of March 2019 and today I'm going to show you what I eat in a day following Slimming World's Extra Easy plan. So rather than doing it just as today's what I eat in a day, I'm actually, because I've got a few meals where I'm not going to be 100% sticking to plan over the next few days. Today I've got my one of my leaving dues this evening, and then tomorrow I've got a friend's birthday at lunchtime, and then on Sunday we've got a Mother's Day brunch. What I thought I would do, so that you can see obviously what I'm eating around that, is whilst there might be a few gaps, I thought I'd record what I eat over this weekend. So it'll be Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and I'm hoping that even though there might be a couple of gaps, because I'm not going to show you lots of meals that I have that aren't kind of on plan, hopefully by showing you what I eat around that, it will firstly give you a few ideas of what I'm eating, but also it will keep me on track and not let me just write off the next 3 days. So that is my plan. Sorry if there's a few gaps, but that is why. So brekkie today is a banana, because I'm really peckish, a Millionaire Shortcake Hi-Fi, which will be the first half of my healthy bee, and then I'm going to have a caramel latte. So these are one of the sachets. They look like this. I used to show these all the time on my channel and I haven't had them for absolutely ages. They do loads of different flavours. This one is 3.5 sins, 69 calories, and all you do is you get that little sachet, pop it in the mug, pour in boiling water and give it a stir, and you get a lovely, it's not really strong coffee, it's quite sweet, obviously it's a caramel latte, but it's super nice, and that's just 3.5 sins. So yeah, this is this morning's brekkie, just 3.5 sins for my caramel latte, using half my healthy bee, and then the banana is a free food. So this is how I am starting my Friday. So today's my last day at work, so I'm going to have a really manic day, obviously clearing out my desk and finishing things off. I've got to take the car that I'm borrowing at the moment into the garage early, so I'm not sure if I'm going to have a car for today. So I want to take some food to work just for snacks, just in case I can't get out or buy anything later. So I filled up a bottle of sugar-free apple and blackcurrant. I've got a watermelon and strawberry tango, the no sugar-free one, sorry. Then I've got a Pink Lady apple that I've chopped up and added some cinnamon to, and then I've got a raspberry quark, which is half a sin. So it's just half a sin for this, and the apple is speed. So I've just dropped my car off, and because it's such a nice day, I thought I'd walk into town and maybe pick up something to have for lunch later. For lunch today, I've got a house salad, which is speed. I've got some red slaw, which is pickled cabbage, beetroot and red onion, which is a free food. I have got a packet of mango, lime and coconut chicken, which is half a sin, and some watermelon for my pudding, which is a speed food. Good morning, it's Saturday morning, I'm back. So yesterday, Friday, my breakfast was on plan, my snacks were on plan, my lunch was on plan, and my dinner, when I went out after I'd finished work, definitely was not on plan. I had a great time, but I had a lot of tapas. I didn't drink any alcohol, but yeah, I had a lot of tapas, so it was high fat, high calorie, lots of salt, totally delicious, and yeah, well over on my sins, to be honest. But I am now back, and I, as I mentioned, going to try and be on plan around my meal out today. So I've got a birthday lunch today for a pal of mine, but yeah, I'm going to try and make the food that I eat around that as good as it can be. So brekkie, I've got a black coffee, I've got a water that I've added some lemon juice to. I'm going to try and drink loads of water over the next couple of days to try and counteract some of the high calorie stuff I've had. And then in here I've taken half a carrot cake Muller Light. The carrot cake Muller Light is half a sin for the whole tub. I'll count half a sin for this because I'll eat the rest of the tub at some point, but I've stirred that half a tub of carrot cake Muller Lite into plain natural quark, which is a protein. I've mentioned before that I really like Muller Lite and quark kind of stirred together, because I find Muller Lite on its own quite sweet and quark just not very good on its own, so I stir the two together. So I've got quark and Muller Lite in the bottom of here. Then I've added half a pink lady apple, which I've chopped up. I've added an easy peeler, and I've added some strawberries, so that's all speed food. And then I have weighed out 25 grams of Asda All Bran, High Bran. You get 50 grams as your healthy B, and I have added 25 grams, so half a healthy B to that. And then just a bit of crunch really, and then later on, if I want to have a hi-fi or something, either later on this morning or tonight when I get in, I can have that as the second half of my healthy B. So this is how I am starting my Saturday. So it's 11:30, and as I mentioned, I am going out for lunch, and my lunch probably will be very high soon. But I'm not going out for lunch till 1:30, and I am super hungry. So rather than eating loads of like little snacks and hi-fis and things like that, I thought I would actually have something that hopefully will fill me up for the next few hours. So even though it is 11:30, I've just made a tuna salad. So I've got because I do think when you eat out as well, and you're not kind of being super good, one of the things is that you're not eating a lot of kind of speed food and fruit and veg and fibre and protein, all that kind of stuff, or I don't. So yeah, hopefully this will get the kind of veggies in. So I have got loads of spinach on the bottom. Then I have added some cherry tomatoes. So the spinach and the cherry tomatoes are both speed. I've added some of the Baxter's spicy slaw, which I love, which is a free food. I've added some of the Tesco red slaw, which is a free food. I've added some spicy jalapenos, and then and some sweet corn, which is a free food. And then to the top of all of that, I've added 2 tablespoons of Sainsbury's Be Good To Yourself honey mustard dressing. It is half a sin a tablespoon, so 1 sin for 2 tablespoons. I've got a load of tuna, which I have drained, of the one that comes in brine or water or whatever, which I've drained, which is a protein. And then I have added a tablespoon of 70% less fat salad cream, which will be 1 sin. So sin wise here, there is just 1 sin for the 2 tablespoons of honey mustard, and there is 1 tablespoon for the salad cream. So this is my kind of late morning snack, which does, I admit, look more like a meal, but hopefully with the protein or the veggies and everything, this will fill me up. So this is what I'm having now. So it's 6:15 and I have just got home. I won't list off everything I've eaten and drunk today. I think it'll be pretty unhelpful for you all, but suffice to say, I was definitely very much so over my sins today. Had a couple of glasses of Prosecco as well, and yeah, thoroughly enjoyed myself. Loved catching up with my pal, but yeah, definitely over on my sins. I just popped into Waitrose on my way back, and just got a couple of bits that I thought I'd show you. I haven't had this before, this red cabbage, but I looked it up on the Sin app and it's free. It just says ready to serve, red cabbage, sugar, spirit vinegar, wine vinegar and salt. And I just thought that it was quite a big jar, and I thought it'd be pretty good on salads and stuff, and we're obviously coming into salad season. I got some pickled onions, some tuna in spring water, balsamic vinegar, and then I got these. One of my lovely viewers told me about these. So these are the John West infusions. These are the salmon ones. They do tuna ones too, but the tuna ones are more expensive. No, the tuna ones are higher in sins. But these ones, the salmon ones, are 1 sin for the teriyaki and 1.5 for the sweet chili. And basically it's got like a ring pull, and obviously really great with a salad. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you these because yeah, I feel like we're getting into salad season, and I absolutely love salad. So the more kind of exciting bits and pieces you can put on a salad, I think the nicer they are. So yeah, hopefully all these little bits will help. Good morning, it's Sunday morning, it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day everyone. I haven't eaten anything since I had my big lunch out yesterday. I didn't have anything last night, just a couple of glasses of sugar-free squash. So I've woken up this morning, the clocks have changed and I am so tired. Why does 1 hour of clock change just make so much difference? I don't know why, but every time it takes me days to like adjust. I don't know why. But anyway, I am seeing my family for like a late brunch this morning, but it's still early, so I'm going to have brekkie here before I go, also so I don't arrive too hungry. So I have got a sugar-free fruit creation squash. This is the cherry, pear and blackcurrant one. I've got a strong black coffee, and then in here I've got some plain natural quark. I've added some Jordan Skinny syrup. This is the chocolate caramel truffle flavour. I think I ordered this online. Stirred that together. The quark is a protein, and then I've added a banana, which is a free food. I've added some strawberries, which are speed, and then I've chopped up hi-fi. This is an old blackberry and apple one that needed using, but obviously you can add any kind of hi-fi you want, just to give my quark a bit of crunch. So the hi-fi will be half my healthy bee, all 3 sins. So this is this morning's brekkie. So it's 2:30, I've had a lovely morning. I went out to the forest this morning for a walk with my family, had a latte that I'm going to count as my healthy A. Then I went around my family's, we just did a brunch, so smoked salmon, scrambled eggs. My sister baked a wholemeal loaf, so I'm going to count the one slice of that I had as the second half of my healthy B, and I put like a scrape of butter on, so I'm going to count 2 sins for that. So I had some melon and grapes. So that's what I've eaten so far. I'm quite peckish though, so I'm just going to have a can of soup. This Heinz Eat Well spiced butternut squash and chickpea soup is 2 sins, so I'll heat it up and I'll show you what it looks like. So this is today's lunch. I've just got the soup, I've popped a little bit of black pepper over the top, and then I've got an apple for my speed. I just had a little taste and it tastes really nice. So this is today's kind of late lunch, I guess. So it's coming up for 5 o'clock. I am super hungry today. It's obviously because I've had a couple of like very high sin meals over the last few days with my leaving do and birthday and stuff. Not my birthday, my friend's birthday. And today I'm on plan, but I am so hungry. So I'm going to have a decent sized dinner, I think. So I'm going to have the Sainsbury's chicken breast grill, the Cajun marinade one. I've shown these before on my channel. They are 1 sin. And then I've got some veggies from Co-op, so all speed, courgette, peppers, red onions, and I will probably add some cherry tomatoes as well. And I will spray the veggies with Fry Light and add some seasoning as well. But I will show you what all of this looks like once it's cooked. I'm also going to have an orange, I think, while dinner gets underway, just because I'm so hungry. So this is tonight's dinner. I've got the Cajun chicken breast for 1 sin. I've got the roast veggies that I've done in Fry Light and JD seasoning, chip and wedge spice. And then I've got a load of wedges that I did in the act fry. So I just got a baking potato, cut it into wedges, washed it first obviously, didn't peel it or anything. Then I chucked it into the act fry, sprayed some Fry Light, added some JD seasoning, chip and wedge spice, and I ran out of Fry Light, so I did do a couple of little sprays with another spray oil as well, so I'm going to count half a sin for that. And then I'm going to add 1 sin of 70% less salad cream, 70% less fat salad cream for 1 sin, 1 sin of classic barbecue for a tablespoon. So there will be 1 sin for the chicken, 2 sins for the sauces, and half a sin for the spray oil. So it will be 3.5 sins for this evening's yummy dinner. So dinner was lovely. I didn't end up having the barbecue sauce, but I had a little bit more of the salad cream, so I'm going to count 1.5 sins, not 1 sin for that. But yeah, dinner was lovely. And I've just done a dessert, so I've got a tub of quark that I have stirred a salted caramel options hot chocolate for 1.5 sins. I've defrosted some cherries, which are a free food, and I've added a tablespoon of Sweet Freedom Choc Shot for 2 sins. So my dessert is 3.5 sins. I'm also having a biscuit brew Yorkshire tea, and I've added a little bit of semi-skim milk to that, which I'm going to count 1 sin for, meaning I am finished because I already used my Healthy A on my coffee this morning when I was out for my walk. So I'm finishing today on 11.5 sins. I've really enjoyed everything I've had today, and it's been a great weekend. I hope you don't mind me kind of consolidating 3 days in one, but it has meant that rather than going out for a meal, where I definitely have been off plan, I haven't written off the whole weekend, and I've tried to be good around that. So I may still be facing a gain on Tuesday, but I've had a really, really good weekend, and I do feel like, yeah, I've been on plan where I could, but I have enjoyed myself where I've been out for my meals. I enjoyed my leaving dues, enjoyed my friend's birthday, and I've enjoyed Mother's Day. So yeah, it's been a lovely, lovely weekend. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, do please give it a thumbs up, and I really appreciate you watching. As always, do check the Synapple calculator for anything that I've mentioned, but I will see you next time in my next video. Take care, bye!